Nothing says a good morning like a good cup of joe. So how y'all do? How's your day been going, eh? Sorry, where were my manners? I'd like to say welcome back to me, your boy, Jovan, but honestly, we can cut the pleasantries. You guys know me at this point, right? You know what's good. But I wanted to open this video, or at least give you the premise or whatever of what I'm doing by saying, for Christmas, I got the movie Stalker, which is a Russian film from 1979, and I loved it. It's beautiful, you know. I mean, the plot's fairly simplified, but the cinematography is gorgeous and the acting is great and all that kind of stuff, right? The thing is, unfortunately, or I don't know if unfortunately, but I had first seen the movie Annihilation when it originally came out, right? And they both have very, very similar, almost like the exact same premise, which is something happens, we don't know if it's aliens, but something lands in an area, and then that area becomes very dangerous, but in a strange, surreal, cosmic horror kind of way, right? Thing is, in the movie Stalker, it's called The Zone, and in Annihilation, I think it's called The Zone exactly, I don't know, but either way, both movies are good, but obviously Annihilation's a little more literal with what happens, and Stalker not so much. It's very, very much metaphorical, and honestly, you don't even know if it's real. You don't know what's happening, right? It is never really discovered. But the movie inspired me, right? It made me come up with this idea that I want to do a video where I go on Google Earth and I create a story basically by hitting the dice and seeing where I end up. Okay, before I go on this trip, I'm gonna hit the snoozer and see you guys in a little bit. Okay, bye.
Зона — это очень сложная система ловушек, что ли. Но стоит тут появиться людям, как все здесь приходит в движение.
It's something they termed the Shimmer. We've sent in drones and teams of people, but nothing comes back.
The only limitations I've ever known has been my body and my mind. Growing up, everyone would say, "Oh, how unfortunate we are to have been trapped in the city during the Great War, and now to escape would mean death." I know of no such fear. If one thing the city outskirts has taught me is that nowhere is everywhere. I could be in the city, or I could go to Rome, Paris, or Madagascar. I have no geographical boundaries. One thing I never know going into the tunnel, though, is just where I'll come out. I don't know if I'm the first to have found it. I don't know if I plan to tell anyone else. I don't even know if the places I'm going to are real anymore, or simply machinations of my mind. The soldiers tell us our city is one of the only ones still standing. Should we believe them? I open my eyes to find myself on mountaintops, in bustling markets, and when I'm unlucky, dropping into a vast body of water, but I always make it back in one piece. Some places I can easily know where they are, but most others I'm able to find with hard work combing through books in the city's dilapidated library. One place I visited was Gardena. Gardena is a city located in the South Bay region of Los Angeles County, California, United States. The population was 58,829 before the war. Another place, one I plunked into, was Lake Aoki in Japan. It took me a while to match the lake with the road, but I figured it out. Known for its fall colors and spring blossoms, the lake was popular for camping, kayaking, and birding. I can only guess what birding was. The Byward Market in Ottawa was a buzzing hub of outdoor farmers market stalls and specialty food shops, selling Canadian cheese and maple-infused chocolates. Ottawa's population was 934,243 before the war. Markets still exist in our city, but nothing as delicious sounding. Mostly cockroaches. Monte Falterona is a mountain in what was once the Casentino region. It stands at 1,654 meters and is part of the Casentino forests. The peak is crossed by the borders of the provinces of Florence, Arezzo, and Forlì Casena. Not anymore though. Now the mountain can only be labeled by its beauty. Now it only exists in nature. Mongo Massif is a mountain once in the Alicante province in Spain. It rises to 753 meters and is the last spur of the Cordillera Prebitica mountain range. The mountain rises dramatically from the valley floors surrounding it and dominates the skyline for miles around. Its craggy cliffs are home to some of the most unusual flora and fauna in the vast surrounding area, and was renowned for its rock formations, cliffs, caves, and natural harbors. It was often said to resemble the head and trunk of an elephant. Naus was a commune in the province of South Tyrol in northern Italy, located about 13 kilometers northwest of the city of Bolzano. That's all the information I could find on it, but I feel like I want to say more. Its surrounding nature is beautiful. And the final place I wish to share with you is Castedo di Tapa. It was a Bronze Age archaeological site of the Taurine culture in Corsica, located in the once commune of Porto Vesico. Again, the information well ran dry on this spot, leaving me only wondering, what did these peoples of the Bronze Age imagine when they thought of the future? What do I think of the future? Should I really think the future ends in rubble? I'm sure many ancient cultures thought the same in their lifetime, that their generation of the human race would be the last. Yet, we are still here.